Good evening, sir.
Sorry, good afternoon. You got yesterday?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can I share my screen, sir?
You have any doubt?
Sir, one doubt, sir, I have.
Yes, sure.
Sir, are you visible?
Yeah.
Okay.
After you remove comma, you are able to import it,
Yeah,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, sir. All this execute, sir. బట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ వన్ డౌట్ సార్. సార్ మనం ఎందుకు సార్ ఇక్కడ డేట్ అది టైం మెన్షన్ చేయలే అని చెప్పాడు నిన్న. తర్వాత ఇంకొకటి ఇక్కడ మనం కాల్స్
See,
యాడ్
date and
యాడ్
time is
చేసుకున్నప్పుడు
actually the file type will be different, right? So that will be you
యా
need
సార్.
to do individually only can do. Why we need to do for the as a complex? Date and time, that is a different parameter type, right?
ఎస్ సార్.
So
సో మరి మనం ఎట్లా ఇప్పుడు సేమ్ డేట్కి ఒక రోజుకి మనం టికెట్ బుక్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు డిఫరెంట్ డేట్గా అప్పుడు ఎట్లా సార్ మనం పారామీటర్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్కి?
individually can do, right? Individually can do it, right? So it's complex parameterization we can do, individual also we have, right? We can do for the date and time parameters. We can do that way. So date and time parameterization you need to do for independently.
ఓకే సార్. మనం ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ నేను చేసిన సార్, నేను టికెట్ బుకింగ్ చేసిన సార్ ఇక్కడ మొత్తం.
Okay.
సైన్ అప్ దగ్గర నుంచి నేను క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ అన్ని ఇచ్చాను సార్ ప్యాసింజర్స్
Okay.
అని.
Okay.
కానీ డేట్ ఒక్కటి మనం మెన్షన్ చేసుకోవాలి డిఫరెంట్ డేట్ గా, అదొక్కటి దీన్ని అది సపరేట్ చేసినా ఎట్లా లింకప్ చేస్తాం సార్ దీనికి?
See, automatically, see, you can execute it, right? Automatically that will be changed, right? So you can go to that
ఓకే
script and you can do for the independently. You are able to see the parameter list, the date also you are able to see, right?
ఓకే ఓకే సార్. జస్ట్ మనం ఇక్కడ యూజర్
Yeah,
నేమ్
as
తీసుకోకుండా
same
అక్కడ
to
డేట్
date
అని
and time, no need to execute for the multiple times. Only single time only can do it. That only we are execute for the multiple times.
ఓకే సార్. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే సార్, ఇక్కడ మనం ప్రతిదానికి యాడ్ కాలం యాడ్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు యూజర్ నేమ్ డాట్ ఫైల్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం కదా సార్,
Yes.
అది ఎందుకు సార్? అది ఓన్లీ వన్, అది
Yeah,
ఒక
actually,
డాట్ ఫైల్.
see, all everyone is depends on the from whom passport and first name, last name, and credit card, and the all everyone is depends on the whom username. So
ఎస్ సార్.
what is the dependent is it will depending on that. So we need to keep that username only depending for the password, first name, last name, address 1, address 2, and say credit card and passengers.
Okay.
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 Okay, sir.
Everyone joined?
All are joined, sir.
Okay.
Hello, my voice is clear?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. So today we'll start for the new concept. So after done for the successfully parameterization, okay, we can do for the one more scripting enhancements. That is, we can call it as a correlation. So correlation nothing but what is the correlation? Nothing but like which of the values it is generating from the server side. So we need to do those values we should do for the correlation. So parameterization nothing but what is the parameterization? What is the parameterization?
Those
Which are the
values are
values we are
inside to
entering through keyboard. So we should do this. That is the parameterization. Now same way, what is
Parameterization.
the dynamic values in our script? You need to identify the dynamic value in our script. We can do for the correlation. So correlation can be used to capture the dynamic value which are generated from the server side as in the application side. So when you are record the script, right, some dynamic values changing. So dynamic means what? Anyone?
Dynamic means every time changes, sir.
Yes,
That's it.
every time changing value.
every time the value
Changes.
is changing. So we need to identify that values. So now I will. So now we'll do for the okay. So we are doing for the concept is correlation. So what is the correlation? Nothing but what are the values it is generating from the dynamic values. So we can do for the correlation. So correlation we have okay, we can do for the two ways. One is the manual correlation and second one is for the auto correlation. Auto correlation nothing but automatically we need to do for the auto correlation. So manual correlation means we need to do for the manually. So go with the manual correlation process. So very important concept. If you not understand this concept, you can't do further your work. Arun joined, huh? Everyone joined? Yeah.
Arun joined, sir.
Okay, Arun joined Kranti. For our class, anyone miss? Think. Okay.
Srikanth
So
is missing, sir.
Srikanth is missing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is not attending classes? It's
And
very
Ashu
important
something.
concept. If you miss this, right? So our major work will be in correlation only because parameterization is a very simple concept. So I'm calling Srikanth 1 minute. So meanwhile, we'll write for the process, manual correlation process. First point, find the dynamic value in our script. First point, what? Find the dynamic value in our script. Second point, find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary. Okay, in code generation. Okay, next point, third point, where to write the function in script. Next step, parameter substitution. So using these points, we can do for the manual correlation. So what is the correlation? Nothing but first point. Correlation can be used to capture the dynamic values which are from the generated from the server side. So correlation we can do for the two ways, manual correlation and auto correlation. So first we'll go into the manual correlation. So what is the manual correlation process? Nothing but so we can find the dynamic value in our script. First point, what? Find the dynamic value in our script. Second point, find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary in our code generation. And where to write the function in our script. In our script. And then last point, parameter substitution. So using these four steps, we can do for the correlation. First point, find the dynamic value in our script means you can go to the here and you can observe this is the launch transaction, right? So you can view for the transaction name also. Oh, comment or uncomment and
Around with the transaction.
yeah, launch. So now I given start transaction. In the launch, any code you are seeing or any value you are able to see? No, right? Nothing will be there. Everything will be, this is the URL, some target, and these things will be there. Coming to the login, you can observe and web submit data, and this will be common thing, but you can observe user section value is equal, some value it is coming. So this value you are enter anywhere? You are enter anywhere? In
No,
application? No, right? While recording, we are not entered. Means this is coming from the server side. This is the dynamic value. So one is for the user section. And one more way we can find the dynamic value, not only server side, some values is coming from the application side also. Like you can open application. Where is so I will open for the web tour URL and I will confirm for the what are the server side values and what are the see this is the application. See we are launching and login and click on login and after that we are clicking for the flights. So in the flights we can observe departure city we have the different of the drop downs will be there means different cities will be there. So arrive also we are able to see the different cities. Maybe I am going to the Denver to London, but you guys also coming with me every time? Yes or no?
No.
No, right? Because your
No.
requirement, you can go with the maybe some different place, Los Angeles to maybe you can go for the Paris for the Arun. Maybe Somred is going for a different place. Means this value will be user to user changing or not? Dynamically it is changing or not? Yes or no?
Yeah, sir. Changes, sir.
It's changing. So this departure city and arrival city also we can consider as a application side dynamic value. So you can do for the departure city, arrival city also we can do for the correlation. And after that, date and time we can do for the, we know for the date and time parameterization we need to do. And after that, seating preference, you can observe. Maybe I'm not interested, I'm selecting for the none. Maybe someone Somred is interested Windows, then you can selecting for the different one. Means this is also user to user changing or not? It's changing
Sir,
or not? Changing. So
Changing, sir.
means this is also
Changing.
we can consider as a seating preference also. So dynamic values. And type of seat also, we have the different type of seats. So maybe is a very good, he has good money, then you will go with the business coach or first coach you will go. But everyone is go to the same coach? No, right? That is
No, sir.
also
No.
user to user changing. So that is the way what we can do means we can do for the type of seat also core with this type of seat also dynamic value, because this value is coming from the where application, through application it is coming. And click on continue. And flight, so maybe I selected Los Angeles to Paris, maybe someone select for the Los Angeles to Paris also, maybe I am going to the 340, that guy also coming with me, or depends on the his departure timings and cost, he will select different also, right?
Right, sir.
So means flight value also, flight number also, it is changing. So you need to do for
Different.
the flight values also you can do. So you can open notepad and you can note for the what are you identified. Dynamic values we are identified, right? You can note down. One is for the application server side, we observe for the user section value. One. Yes. So,
Yes, sir.
and second one. Going to the second one. And next we identify the depart city. Yes, right? Depart
Yes, sir.
city. And next we identify the what?
Seat
Depart
preference,
city
sir.
and arrive city also. Arrive city. And next seat preference. So very important concept, please understand. Okay. If you not understand, ask me questions. Seat type. One more, we identify the what? Outbound flight. Got it? So we identify this, and you can after that you can select anyone and click on continue. This all details we are entering. So that is why we know for that we can do for the parameterization we know, right? So credit card number and expire date of the credit card, and click on continue and our sign. So this application we find for the these values. User section values coming from where? You are not entering, you are not selecting anywhere. So that value is coming from where? Server side value. Where it is coming? Server side value. That is. So going to this departure city, arrive city, seat preference, seat type, outbound flight, where it is coming? It's coming from
Application.
Server side.
application. Through application it is coming. Now we find the dynamic value in our script is completed or not? Completed, right? Next step what? Find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary in code generation. So how do we find already dynamic value? That is the user section value, first one. So this is the user section value is equal to, this value is the dynamic value. So this value, what will happen, right? So user to user, the value will be changing. See, first time I log in, this code will be this one. Next time you can log in, it is a different. So this value is a dynamically it is changing. So that is why we are doing for the correlation. So now what is the next step we are doing? Find the dynamic value, left boundary, right boundary in code generation. So first thing what you can do is copy the dynamic value in our script. Copy the dynamic value in our script and go to the output window and go to the code generation. What? Code generation. This is the code generation. And going to the control home, nothing but starting line. Starting line, you can keep the cursor starting line and click on this and control V. What is that? That is the dynamic value. Now you can click on find next button. So you are able to find, right? So you can copy this entire value first. Okay, you can take up to this entire line, you can copy and paste in the notepad. Okay, paste in the notepad. And now we need to find the what? Left boundary means LB. We can call it as a LB equal. Right boundary nothing but RB. RB nothing but right boundary. So now LB. LB nothing but what is the dynamic value? This is the dynamic value, right? Yes, right? This is the dynamic value. Dynamic value left text we can consider as a left boundary. Right text nothing but after this is the right boundary. So this up to this is the left boundary. So dynamic value we can consider as a this is the dynamic value. Dynamic value left text we can consider as a left boundary. Right text we can consider as a right boundary. Now you can copy this value is the left boundary. I copied and I'm pasting from the here Control V, LB. And now you need to take for the right boundary. The up to this only right boundary. You can take this and Control V. So this step is completed. Find the dynamic value in our code generation log. We find right. Now where to write the function? Because we need to keep this LBRB in the sum function. So what is that function means? We need to write for the web underscore reg underscore save underscore param. And after that arguments double colon comma nothing but in the double column parameter name one is and one more is a left boundary comma and one more double colon for the left boundary and comma last. So this is the my syntax. So this is the parameter name. Pn nothing but parameter name. And this double colon middle is nothing but is LB equal to. And this double colon is there, right? RB equal to. So this is the function. So now where we are in, where to write the function? This function where we can write, we know. So that is point of view. First you need to copy the LB value. This is the LB, right? You can copy this LB after equal to, you can give for the LB. And right boundary also you can copy RB equal to, you can copy here. So now we find the parameter name is there, right? Parameter name nothing but which value you are doing actually? User section value. So you can give for the same name is the parameter name. What is the value you are doing? You need to give for that name, user section, and you can give for the underscore CORR because you are doing for the correlation. Someone will see means, okay, he done for the user section as a correlation. So up to this fine, right? Next, where to write the function? So actually you can go to the script and go to the script. Now you can go to the script. Now this function, actually this will be there in the login page. So login page is the T2, snapshot T2. So you can write again immediately. This means your script will be failed because immediately we don't write. We need to write for the, this is the T2, right? So T1 above you need to write. Immediately don't write for the T2. This is the snapshot T2. So you need to write for the above of the T1. You can identify this is the snapshot T1. This is the function web URL. So you need to write for the here that function. So now you can go to this and you can copy this value and paste it from here. Now you can observe script parsing is failed because some syntax errors will be there. So what are those means? You can go to here and you can observe here input type double colon, hidden double colon, name double colon, user section double colon, value is equal double colon will be there. So in load runner, what will happen means, what is this double colon that is not unable to identify. So in where is double colon place, you need to go for the slash. C is, for example, here input type is equal, you need to give for the slash. Where is slash? If you give a symbol, it is coming.
Sir, above enter, sir. Slash black.
Yeah, above enter is on there. Actually, I got new tablet laptop that is a UK based keyboard actually.
Okay.
So that is the problem. When I click that enter above, right, it is coming from the as symbol. Okay, we'll open virtual keyboard.
సో స్క్రిప్ట్ ఎక్కడైనా కాపీ చేసి పేస్ట్ చేయొచ్చు.
Yeah, okay, no problem. But I want show, right? That is why I open this. Okay. So now this is the one slash, and we have one more slash where enter above.
Beside the shift, sir. Right, left side, sir.
Yeah, this is right. So now in double colon place, you can keep cursor. In the front of the double colon, you can give for the slash. And after that, hidden one more double colon will be there. Can give for the one more. And after that, user section name equal to one more double colon will be there. You can give this. And after user section, we have one more. You can give this. And after value is equal, one more is there. You can give. But here one more is there, but you can give no, right? Because we are given syntax LB double colon, we are given that. So now LB is completed. Then go to the RB. RB also you have one more double colon will be there, right? You can give for the this slash. Now you can observe, and last time it is the black color will be there. It is show for the blue color. Now you can observe script passing is succeeded. Means it is the double columns will be there. We need to go for the slash. Backwards slash. Okay. Got it, everyone?
Got it, sir.
Now you can go to the this step. Third step is also completed. Where to write the function is completed. Next step what? Parameter substitution. So parameter substitution nothing but, so where is the user section value will be there. In that place you can replace with this parameter name user section underscore CORR. So what you can do, you can copy that user section COR, and you can come to this place and click on Control H. See, you can observe we are replacing. Means in this dynamic value place, we need to replace with the our parameter name. Our parameter name what? Control V. This is the user section, but we need to keep for this open curly brace and close curly brace. So very important. So in the double colon place, what we are in dynamic value place, what we are doing? We are replacing with our parameter name. So you are doing for user section. That is why you are replacing with the user section. Maybe you are doing departure city. In the departure city place, you can replace with the departure city. So now it is much big. Okay, no problem. So now I am finding in our script, you can keep for the cursor starting line, and now you can click on find next. So now you can go, it is a find it, and this is the dynamic value only, right? User section. So you can replace. So you can go there, it is the replace. Now you can find it next if any other one will be there. They will be there, not there. Okay, click on OK, and you can close it. So we can substitute the like this. So now entire correlation is completed. See, find the dynamic value is completed. Find the dynamic value LBRB is completed. And where to write the function is completed, and parameter substitution is completed. So this is the manual correlation. Now you can execute. Okay, now maybe some script error we identified. Invalid column name, we passenger details. Okay, that is the parameterization data file issue. Okay, that leave it. Okay, that is fine. Okay, we did for the correlation, right? Now you can observe user section core value. See, what is the name you are given parameter name? User section core value is equal. Which value is captured? The dynamic value is captured. You can compare script to dynamic value and this value. So this is the coming from the after execution, means replay. Replay, we got this dynamic value. And through application, we got this is the dynamic value. And application. Control V. See, now you can observe above dynamic value and below dynamic value same or different. Hello?
Different.
Different, sir.
So means what will happen? Every user to user, this value is dynamically changing. So that is why if you not done correlation, what will happen, right? Your script will be failed only because it will work for single user only. If you run for the script multiple user point of view, means you need to do for the dynamic value correlation. It's clear, everyone? Hello?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we can execute, we'll execute one more time. You can observe this time you'll also the value is change or same value it is coming. You can observe. Okay. See, now you can copy this value. See, this value also same or different. See, every time value is changing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, 62 is there. Here will be 6369. And last we got a FAHF also we got. So means user to user, the value is changing. So that is why we are doing for the, and you can observe, I replace with the parameter substitution also. Parameter substitution, user section core value. Means where is the dynamic value placed? It is changing for the new value. See, because we are capturing through boundaries. So you can do for the multiple iteration also, your script will be never fail. Got it?
Okay, sir.
So this is the way we can do for the correlation. And you guys can do for the correlation. I did only user section. We have the multiple values will be there, like departure city and arrival city and seat preferences and seat type and outbound flight also we have. So you can do for this all. You can try to do it. And if you got any issues, you can contact me or you can ping me in our group. Okay. For today onwards, you guys can do as a teamwork. If you not do teamwork, so if you stuck somewhere, means what will happen? Your work will be delay. So if you not done for the assignment, what will happen, right? So day to day will be our syllabus will be going, and you are not getting for the information, and you are not do for the job correct once you get job also. So that is why you guys can do for the teamwork. Already last time I did for the teams also, but no one is following. So correlation, anyone, any issue, any doubts or anything?
Hello.
Yes, please.
డిపార్చర్ సిటీ అరైవ్ సిటీ స్నాప్ షాట్ అనేది T3 T4 అంటే అది ఫంక్షన్ అనేది ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఎబో అనేది ఉండదు కదా బ్రో, అది అవన్నీ చేయాలంటే అదొకసారి
Yeah, we'll discuss that later. Okay. So today we did that only, right? Based on that, you can did this, and after that we can try to I will explain for this all points also. I will explain tomorrow also. Okay.
సార్ మామూలుగా ఒకవేళ ట్రై చేయాలంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇది అరైవ్ సిటీ డిపాసిటీ T5 ఉంది అనుకోండి, మనం T4 అబోవ్ రాయాలి కదా మెయిన్ మాక్సిమం అంటే
Yes, yes. See, for
అందాజుగా.
example, now you can observe. Actually, this will be there. Actually, T4.
ఎస్ సార్.
So you need to write for where T3 above.
ఓకే.
So you don't have any junk data. Like for example, in between, sometimes what will happen, right? Some junk data will be there, web custom request, and that is the T3, and above is the T2. Assume. So if you write here, it will work because that code is not ours. So that is why you need to check for this code is everything is recorded properly. We have the any junk data means you need to recording report. You can go and you can uncheck this all. Then only you can remove for the all content, and then you are able to find the exactly. Okay. Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So one more way also you can do it. I will tell you one more way. You can just copy the dynamic value, right? So next to where to write the function point of only I am telling. So go to the runtime settings. In the runtime settings, go to the logs, and you can uncheck for this 3 parameter substitution, data written by server, and advanced trace, and you can save this, and now you can run. So now you can go to the output window, and come to the control home line, nothing but starting line. Now you can copy the dynamic value here, Control V, and find next. And after that, this is the dynamic value, right? In this place, put cursor and click on double click. 1 minute, I will somewhat. Yeah. Again, we'll go to the control home. So after that, find next, and after that, here you can double click it. It will blinking where to write the function. It's blinking or not? You can see.
Yes, sir. Blinking.
So this is the way also we can do.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can keep cursor here and view for the web underscore also. You can click on this. It is showing for the search flight. So search flight is which transaction? See, T3. You need to write for here. So this many ways we can do for the write for the function. Got it?
అంటే సార్ ఒక చిన్న డౌట్. ఇక్కడ మనం లండన్ అని ఎంటర్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వెబ్ స్పేస్ చేయాలా సార్?
No. This is no. You can see. This is the full time you are running, right? Like runtime settings, you are changing these things, right? If you don't have this, every time don't running for the this, right? You can run for the only for parameter substitution. Only you can check with the London, like a dynamic value. You can copy and control home and click on London. Then if you click, don't click for the double click because you are not keep for this all when you are executed. So now you need to identify the dynamic value where to write means you can keep the cursor there and come to here. You can remove that and give for the web underscore. Okay. Now search flight button above you need to write. Okay. So this is the 3 ways we can do. If as per your comfort you can do. Okay. Don't think about more. So what I told first you can try that way, and after that we'll see later. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you for joining everyone. We'll meet for tomorrow also same time. Thank you. And everyone
Thank you,
record
sir.
the script and do for the correlation all values.